everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over Mercury and Aries. That's happening on March 9th until May 15th. Now, Mercury will be retrograde in April 1st, but the shadow begins on March 18th. This is very prominent for Virgos and Geminis who are ruled by Mercury. So that is Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you have any planets or points in Virgo or Gemini, okay, Mercury is the planet of communication and represents our mindset or mental capacity, how we process information. And mixed with Aries, the sign of motivation, forwardness, and abruptness, Aries is ruled by Mars. So this could be also quick movement, because Mars is very quick to respond. Okay? This will be almost a 2-month transit of Mercury, showing us how to have mental motivation. There will be decisions that will be made during this time. It could be quick decisions. Communication could be very assertive. And our confidence and independence could be fiery and passionate. But it is a fresh beginning. I do want to point out that Chiron in the North Node is also in the sign of Aries. Okay, and Mercury will be hitting these points. So we're going to go through your chart, look at Aries, the house that it's in, and the signs that are related to Mercury. I'll see you soon. Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to look at where this Mercury is happening within your world. It's happening in Aries in the 12th house. Now the 12th house does deal with soul work and spirituality. It can deal with enlightenment, foreign revenue, okay, foreign people. It can also deal with loss, mediumship, past lives, karma is here, healing and restoration, letting go and going with faith, endings and transformation, psychic and intuitive abilities, hidden enemies, habits, higher states of consciousness, and this is where things are hidden or private. So what this could look like with Mercury transiting here is that you get some type of divine download in regards to a new idea, a new beginning to start, or that you should just let things kind of lie until things become clearer, okay? Because that's going with faith, right? Giving it to the universe, giving it to God, giving it to Source, whatever has been bothering you in some sort, way, or capacity. Now, Mercury being here could also give you premonitions. It could give you dreams. It could give you motivation to do any type of spirituality work, any type of faith-based work. It could also accelerate some type of healing or restoration that you've been wanting to, like, say that you're going through the dark night of the soul, or you've been trying to heal some karma or whatever. This could accelerate it. All right. Now, if you do any type of divination work, such as tarot astrology or esoteric work, you know, the occult, then I do advise you to work with fire. Cord cutting with fire, like wrapping candles with some type of cord and lighting it on fire. Also, you could do clearings with sage, rosemary, palo santo, right? Also, if you're wanting something manifesting with fire, writing it down, burning it, releasing it to the universe as an animation of it being released. Okay, you could also do that with releasing any type of emotions that have been stagnant, all right, that you're wanting to get rid of. This is transformational, and some type of ending could be occurring to you, that maybe that you don't need to be a part of some type of something that doesn't serve you any longer, right? A transformation, an abrupt idea. Clarity comes with Mercury. Now, Mercury goes into shadow on the 18th. Okay, so during that time, I don't advise you to do too much that deals with writing, all right? Because you could write down whatever you want to manifest, or whomever that, you don't want in your life anymore, kind of thing. During that time, I do advise you to be vigilant with your divination skills, okay? It could seem confusing with tarot. It could seem confusing with astrology during that time with Mercury retrograde. But Mercury retrograde is to help you do the inner work. All right. So just be vigilant on what you write down, because it's going to last until, I think, April 1st is when Mercury goes direct again. And when Mercury goes direct again, that person, the relationship, whatever connection that you're trying to get rid of, it could happen sooner or in a way that you don't want it to. Okay, so just be vigilant with what you write down. All right, because we do have, and I'm going to repeat this, we do have loss here. Okay, and endings. So if you're not ready for something to end, or for you to lose that connection, don't do it. All right, this is a house to where you have to dot your I's and cross your T's when it comes to divination work. All right, it's not just something to play around with when your 12th house is activated. Okay. Also, psychic and intuitive abilities are here. So, like I said, downloads. You could even have some type of vision of someone maybe on the other side of the veil visiting you, whether that be while you're asleep or awake. Okay? Because mediumship is also here. This is where hidden enemies are. With Mercury being direct during this transit until March 18th, those hidden enemies could be coming out of the woodwork. Okay? And I know open enemies is the 7th house, but hidden enemies that you would have never thought would have been against you could be coming up. All right? Until March 18th. Okay? When Mercury goes into shadow. Your consciousness could rise during this time with Mercury activated here. If you are looking to have your consciousness rise, I use frequencies. There are also cards that relate to frequencies. I use, it's called Sacred Geometry. And you can pull frequency cards from there, or you could just look online for the frequencies of what state you want to meditate with. I used to use frequencies during my sleep, and also I would do it sometimes in the morning. It depended on the day, If it was a busy day, I couldn't do it, but certain frequencies, starting with frequencies, if they make you feel a certain way, or if they don't sound good to you, stop listening to them. Okay? Because that means that you're higher, okay, than that frequency is. All right? Just, putting that out as a disclaimer. I also want to point out that Chiron and the North Node are also in Aries, and Mercury will be transiting over those. All right, so that is the wounded healer. whatever wounds that you may have in regards to other people, in regards to grief, okay, can be healed and restored during this time. The North Node is also going to be in Aries and having Mercury transit over. And this could look like you gaining the confidence that has been hidden from you, because this is a hidden house, okay? There could be people that, I know this may sound strange, but there could be people that have done you dirty, that end up in the hospital or end up in prison or in an insane asylum with the 12th house activated. I'm not saying that this couldn't happen to you in regards to the Mercury transit here with your mindset, but I am saying that I have experience with 12th house activations and some things happened that were crazy. All right, so let's look at what Mercury rules. Mercury rules your second house, and Mercury also rules with Virgo in your fifth house. So this could look like, if you're in divination, that you could make money with it, that you could actually, fifth house taking your creative endeavors, and second house with money, make money with 12th house affiliations. If you are working inside of a funeral home, a hospital, a prison or jail, or anything that deals with, being incarcerated, right? An insane asylum or psychiatric ward is here. If you're working in those things, that you could get a promotion, all right? Because people are seeing what you're doing and you're doing a great job. This could also look like you getting into divination, right? And it helps with your self-worth with the second house activated. This could also look like you ending a habit. Habits are in the 12th house, and you could be pushed to end some type of habit, and that could look like something that is an overindulgence for you with that second house activated and the fifth house activated. This may not just be food, because the fifth house is also gambling. It's also fun sex. If you've been giving your soul out to others that don't need to receive your energy, then this could be a time to where you end that situation. This could also look like, with the fifth house activated, that you're recognized for all that you have done, and it comes to fruition of either some type of gift, because second house is activated. You could receive some type of gift in fifth house, fun and excitement, right? Or you could be going somewhere with someone in a foreign country, or you could just be receiving some type of foreign revenue in regards to your creative endeavors. And I think that's about it here. Just remember that endings and transformation is here. So there is a possibility that you decide to end someone that you're dating, like in the relationship that you're dating, or ending some type of love connection, and you focus more on your money situation. Or it could be about finances, you never know, but it does look like you could transform some type of relationship. This also could look like you gaining a relationship, and then in turn you gain more money. It's like love, happiness makes you motivated and pushes you out there into the world to get noticed, right? And it could have that effect of you gaining more money because you're loving more people during this time. I'm seeing if there's anything else here. You could discover some type of hidden talent, because that 12th house is here. And the 5th house is activated, which is your genius, your talents, and hidden, right, with that 12th house. And you could discover your hidden talent and then realize that you can make money with that 2nd house of finances. Okay, this would be a very independent situation because it's in Aries. This would be yours, no one else's, right? And you could have gains during that time. All right, I think that's about it, Taurus. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the thanks button, and I'll see you next time.